Hey Christian, this is John, West Coast Connects. We reached out and spoke with Michelle, promised this free video, so here it is. I'm going to keep things really short and sweet. Just want to show you 3 tips that you can do to maximize your traffic online. So, with that, let me get started. Love your logo, really well put together. It's beautiful. Take center stage on your website, which is great. You got your click to call right here. You got your form submit right here at the top. So you're doing a lot of good things in terms of conversions. And looking through your site, there's a lot of different, great things that you do that you have set up here. The one thing I would say is that there's just not a ton of content throughout the site. And typically, you want a lot of content for a couple reasons. The first is so that you could be found for specific keywords, and you are being found for 14 keywords. Some of them I don't know if they're helping you because I'm not sure if they're buyer intent keywords like TPO roofing pros and cons. You're at the middle of the third page. I'm not sure if that's going to lead to any uh, buyers or any roofing jobs or anything like that. Aggregate roofing, tar and roof, rock roof, tar and gravel. Now this is a good buyer intent keyword, residential roofing Albuquerque, but you see there's only 10 searches a month and you're on the top of the third page. Commercial roofing Albuquerque, another one, great one. But again, you're just too far down to get a lot of traffic. And I was doing a little bit of research, and there's like Roofing Companies Albuquerque. There's 800 searches a month for that. So, say I wanted to rank for that, right? I would have that as a heading somewhere. I would have it throughout my text. I might even save an image as that. So, this image instead of it being saved as content home, it would be saved as Roofing Companies Albuquerque or Albuquerque Roofers or what have you. And having those keywords throughout your site and in headings and throughout your content and saved as images, when Google crawls your site, they see that you have that keyword verbatim there, and it allows you to rank faster and more efficiently. Also, content is a ranking factor. So Google has an algorithm to determine what websites get ranked higher than others, and quality and quantity of content is one of those factors. And they just kind of feel like if you have a lot of content, you're more likely to be an expert in your field because you're giving information. So, content would definitely be my first tip, and not just here, but throughout the site. My second tip would just be to build and strengthen your Google business profile and really, open yourself to getting found in various ways. And what I mean by that is when someone searches Roofing Companies Albuquerque, there's many different ways in which they can convert, right? This Google guarantee is a great way to pull in traffic, and they convert at a pretty high rate because you get charged for calls, and a lot of people do trust them because Google backs it with financially up to a certain point. So Google Guaranteed, definitely a good way to go. Regular Google ads are fantastic too. And a lot of times, there are a certain amount of people that click on just the very first thing they see, right? And so for those type of people, having these Google Guaranteed or running a Google ad is a great way to get above the fold and capture those people. There's a certain amount of people that like this Google My Business listing, and they like to find a company close to them. And so having yourself ranked in these top 3 is really effective in getting those people. And also they can pull up to 40% of the traffic. So this particular keyword with almost 1,000 searches a month, you're looking at 300 or 400 people right off the bat that are getting pulled in by these. So really important to rank here and then organically. So if you're running a local ad, a Google ad, you're in the map pack, and you're ranking organically, you're going to pull as much traffic as possible. So really a great way to maximize your traffic online. And last but not least, really build up the strength of your site. And how you do that is by adding referring domains that send backlinks to your site. And typically you want do follow links that send power. And so this is what your strength of your site looks like numerically. And it's basically what a brand new site would look like. And you really want these to be 20s, 30s, 40s, and a 1-to-1 ratio. And just to show you what that looks like with your competition, this is Rightway. They're almost in the 30s here, not quite the 1-to-1 ratio, so you can one up them on that. They are ranking in 240 keywords, getting 540 hits a month. And so they're getting a lot of traffic on their site. And really, they don't have a ton of do follow links, but they've been around for a little while, as you can see. 2013 is when they started, and they really only started growing their site since in 2019. So this is kind of what you want to get to, and that's how you want to build up the strength of your site from that. So I hope this has been helpful and informative. Please feel free to reach out if you have any questions, comments, concerns. We would love to get your feedback either way. I also have a link to our Google Calendar. Myself or my business partner, Jackie, would love to get back in touch with you at whatever time works for you. So, with that, have a great day and God bless.